But one thing they never ever mention is a guy that can fix shit. You can have a sense of humor. That's great. And I have one of those. I'm not really tall, but I have a sense of humor. But I can fix stuff. Now, I'm not talking about we'll build you a house from scratch. There are those guys out there that can do that. But a guy that can change the brakes on a car, change the oil, change the taillight housing, maybe change the light switch inside the house so you can have a different type of light switch, or put a dimmer switch in the dining room so you can lower the lights when you're eating dinner. Some of these things that women just don't talk about anymore, which I think are extremely important. So if you're raising a young man and he can't fix anything, you got to get him to fix stuff. My dad taught my brother and I how to fix things. My dad was an electrical engineer, and he worked on cars. He used to pull engines out. He was a guy that just liked to save money. So he taught my brother and I how to do these basic types of things. And back in the day, you used to have this book called the Chilton's Book, and you could read it step by step. There was no YouTube back then, and it would tell you step by step on how to change the heads on a vehicle, spark plugs, every single thing you could possibly need to switch out on a vehicle. And over the years, I've done all those things. As I've gotten older, I don't do as much as I used to because I'm older. Last year, I was trimming the palm trees at my house, and I got these really large palm trees, and they got these spikes on them, and I was trimming them out, and one of them fell on my hand, and I felt something stab me. And I felt it, and I took the gloves off, and I looked in it, and it looked red, but I couldn't see anything, but I knew something was in it. I go to the doctor, I get an x-ray. They don't find anything that's embedded in my hand. So several months go by, and the lump on my hand, right over in this area right here, just starts getting bigger and big. It looked like the size of a grape at one point. And I'm working out, I'm grabbing the barbell, and if it just hit in the right spot, it sent a chilling, sharp pain in my hand. And my workout buddy, Nick, he's like, there's nothing in there, man. I go, man, there's something in my hand. So finally, after about 3.5 months of this pain in my hand and a huge swelling, I went to a walk-in clinic. The doctor took me in the back, cut it open, and sure enough, pulled out a palm tree sharp needle about a 3/4 of an inch long that has been inside my hand for over 3 months. And my body just wasn't getting rid of it, just kept getting infected. So at that point, I said, you know what? I'm done cutting these palm trees. I'll hire some professionals that have all the equipment that do it, because I have a lot of them and they're getting pretty tall, and I'm over it. But I've done them for many years. So some things you just kind of, at some point in your life as you get older, you move on from it. Like last year, I talked about hanging Christmas lights on your house. I don't do that anymore because it's the death-defying feat at my age. I don't do that anymore. They go on the bushes. But you got ladies that are out there looking for a guy. Make sure he can do things.